Interesting. It's working. That's always a good thing. Ooh, and let me turn off.
I got a dog.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to The Vice. As everyone scrambles to get in their seats, and I scramble to get people's cameras in the right spots. But welcome, and we are glad to see all y'all. And I need to take the filter off Good Guy Pie because he's wearing green. So, yes, we are sure. Okay, close that. There we go. Hey, look, there's a Good Guy Pie back. Hey, look at folks getting their subscriptions in, all that good kind of stuff. Wow, do we have a doozy of a session happening today? We'll get into the details of that in a little bit. But in the meantime, let's go around and meet our players. We're going to start... No, we won't start the opposite direction with Celia. We'll let her go last. We'll start with Dragons or Cats because Celia's on my team today. Dragons or Cats, in perfect timing as you take a bite of peanut butter toast.
I am muted, and that peanut butter went down swimmingly, just like this session's going to go. It's going to be absolutely fun. I am Dragons Are Cats. I'm playing Vidar Lycran, Hexblade Warlock of the Soul-Forged Eclipse, Lysithia. Now I'm ready for a very interesting, separate, meta-knowledge down the drain kind of session. Let's do this.
Next up, we have Templar Warden.
Hello, I am Templar Warden. I am playing a Tabaxi Wizard hidden by Axel, and oh my god, what are we going to do today? This is going to be interesting to see how things pan out. As of now, my character is currently not involved at all. They're just sitting waiting for something to show up, and then they find out everyone's dead, and oh no. This will be interesting.
Hey, look, it's your first set of bodies in your future lichdom. Next up is Bird vs. Plane.
Confirmed. Hey, folks, I'm Bird vs. Plane. It is good to be back for a couple weeks after the most chaotic summer I could have asked for, and I roll into the most chaotic fall I could ask for. I'll be playing Iskatul, the half-elf bard turned gunslinger, who's currently just chilling. I don't know what's going on out there. I'm sure it's all fine, though. I trust my team to not get in too much trouble and to all be alive when I pop out eventually. Those are the two things I know for sure will happen. So, what did I miss again?
Next up is NNG9.
Hello, I am NNG9, and in place of Reptilian Companion, I have Snoramus Prime with me. He is the Master of Sleep. He snores so you don't have to. I play Luna, our Water Genasi monk/cleric, who's, again, big fan of architecture. Just gonna... And on the safer team, as far as this plan goes, with just creating a Vice serve. Yeah, that's honestly the safest option right now.
Great. And next up, let's go to Good Guy Pie.
What's that, boy? Celia stuck down the well. The barn's on fire. Celia set the barn on fire down the well. Hi, I'm Good Guy Pie, and I'm full of energy today, so enjoy that. And that's because I will be playing Luck Gold-Hearted Adventurers right there, all the way from Elevation Pit. And this is the best plan. I don't see a flaw in our plan. What could go wrong? Like, the only way this could go wrong is, let's say, someone wasn't part of the plan who knew the plan inside and out.
Who knows? Speaking of, tree-hugging Druid. My buddy, my pal, my secret plotter.
Welcome to Game of Thrones, The Vice, where you watch all of your beloved characters fall to their deaths.
Accurate.
Hey, look!
Hey, look!
What a coincidence!
What a coincidence. What a quinky dink.
Hello. I am Tree-hugging Druid. I am playing not Celia Rollman, your high elf rogue, today.
Yeah, so, hi, I'm Tall Squall. I am orchestrating the assassination of a party pretty much today. Because, hey, what else is a DM to do when the party is split 3 different directions with a town full of danger and a wild card that he's been waiting to play for nearly 4 months? And that nat 1 that he's been waiting for just comes along, and it just... But anyway, that's me. I'm the Dungeon Master. But a little bit about our channel. We've been running now. We're coming up almost 3 years now in this campaign. This is our 112th session. We run this channel 100% for charity. One of our long-time charities that we like to donate to is Mental Health America. They are a wonderful organization that basically believe in pre-diagnosing mental health just as we do for physical health, taking the time to really look into yourself, to pre-diagnose, to understand your own mental health so you can catch any issues long before they become a crisis. You can donate by clicking on the logo for Mental Health America down below. You can see the shopping list of ways that you can help out the party in different ways. You also, if you don't want to assign it to anything in particular, can give to our spell bank. That spell bank builds over every session with donations. We used to cash it in every month. Now it is, we're going to let it build until the party sees fit to change it in. So over the next this last arc of the campaign, who knows how high that will go and what spell might get random rolled to be a part of it. We haven't actually rolled the spell for level 2 on it because we just haven't. And that's something that we're going to take care of right now. Who wants to roll for it? Give me half a second while I bring up our wonderful D&D Beyond.
Jeanette, that's you.
Whoever.
Oh
you
God.
Start there, shall we?
Let me tell you what you need to roll.
You don't call anymore. It's like I don't even know you.
I think it's a D7 is to start, but let me just double check before we get too far into this. Second level spells. How many are there? How many pages of them are there? I believe there are 7 pages. No, there's only 4 pages. Roll me a D4.
Three.
On a 3, roll me a D20.
Oh, not 120. 20.
On
11.
11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, a fun one. The current thing that would, if you choose to cash it in, it would show up on a scroll in your next treasure pile is Mirror Image.
Ooh.
Always interesting.
Always a fun one. Okay, so I think that's it for announcements. Other announcement is, and if folks can help us as we go through this, as people come into the chat and might not realize what all is going on, there are going to be lots of whispered rolls and lots of things like that are, as we try to keep our players in the dark of what one of our other players is doing as she hunts them down to kill them all. So no spoilers, please, out there in the chat as things are happening. I am going to ask players sometimes to whisper me in Zoom chat, but our rolls will be happening in our Roll20 chat, which we do broadcast out there for everybody. So no spoilers, please. I believe, Celia, that you have already changed yours to whisper all rolls in your sheet so that our other players won't see the, that roguety rogue lovely damage that you're able to do in single strikes on surprise attacks. And yeah. Let's get right back into this. I'm going to go ahead and roll you our intro. thing back up. I am playing around with my audio settings a little bit, so guys, let me know out there if for some reason the mix gets a little bit too hot or cold or whatever. And let's recap what happened last time. So our party, basically, it was going to be a pretty straightforward day. They were going to go. They had created a spell to go in and look into their dear, well, adversary's mind, Florian Gilderloin, who was lying in some sort of state of coma after a failed assassination attempt. His condition was being kept very secret from the rest of the town of Sojourn's Crossing. But our wizard had worked with our warlock to pull together this spell using runes and dragon runes and anchors of swords, and went down to go cast this spell to allow Iska to go in and hopefully awaken Florian's mind. Upon casting the spell, Iska's fell into almost a coma-like state herself as Balshirian, the griffin who is bonded to Florian Gilderoy, told the party that Iska had passed through this gateway into Florian's mind, and left them a message as she passed through, which was to put herself and Florian into the ring and to get to Highmount, to get away from this place. The party discussed this, planned in a myriad of different ways to accomplish this feat of trying to steal their way into the Gilderloin mansion and to, in fact, get Florian's body into the ring so that they could then skedaddle. The plan they finally landed on was to split the party every which way you possibly could. So we had Luna and Luck at the southeastern gate, closest to the Vice, the mysterious road that induces crazy magic surges across our world. In order to induce a Vice surge themselves, use a stored one that Luna had stored in her amulet literally like a year ago on the other side of the continent. While Axel and his son Riley gathered horses, headed out of town to a meeting place that they knew about from their first visit here long ago as basically the getaway car, so that they could get out of town fast, while Vidar and Celia were going to go and intercept Nathaniel, who is Florian's manservant, as they heard that he was the key to perhaps getting into the mansion, that they were given sort of a code phrase to use to let him know that they were friends and to help get them into the the Gilderloin mansion. While they were staking out, Vidar went into one alley, trying to find a semi-private place as he was going to coat himself down with oil of etherealness. However, he got interrupted multiple times while doing so, so he's sort of mid-inflagra, I don't know, oil, ethereal. Yeah, inflagra, ethereal.
He's mid-lubrication.
Yeah. So exactly. He is getting lubed up, and
grease me up.
As people sort of keep walking down the alley and looking at him strangely, not something new for Vidar. While Celia was going up the road a little bit to another alleyway to stake out the marketplace in search of Nathaniel. However, while doing so, the ghost, a unknown entity that has been plaguing the party literally for the last 2 years, all the way back since like episode 10, finally found their opportunity. The DM finally found the opportunity for the right nat 1 to hit, and using the lovely assassination level 18 ability of assassination rogues use Death Strike against Cilia, slitting her throat, causing instant death with something like 160 some odd points of damage, psychic and slashing, and Cilia fell to the ground, only to then have the ghost jump into her body, reanimate it, staunch the bleeding from around her neck, and disappear into the shadows. And that is where we will pick up our episode. We aren't going to pick up right at that very moment, though. We are going to pick up 24 hours before that.
Oh, good.
With Iska.
Lol.
As Iska. Hello, play please. There we go. Oh, I turned it on and turned it back off. Woo, I got some lag going on. Come on. Sorry. Stand by. Whew. Okay. Turn this on. There we go. So, Iska. The spell occurs. You find yourself in the barn, the stable. Your friends around you. You're standing there over your now prone body lying on the floor. You can see you are somewhat insubstantial. And before you, you see this gateway. This gateway in front of you, as you look through, is this vast landscape. This webwork of threads. Threads of fate. Of every color, of every different texture. And as you look forward, still staying on this side of the gate, your vision sort of accelerates forward across this landscape. Following this trail of rune magic, this bond that Axel has created. And there you see a huge knot of possibility. Nearly 120 feet, sort of oblong sphere of tangled destiny and providence, sort of writhing here upon this fate-scape. The threads block your path from going any further, but even just as you've projected your vision into here, you can feel empowered in this place. And you realize that from here, there is nothing that you'll be able to do to help. But on the other side, that is the realm of fate. It is where you, as a singer of fate, could perhaps enact change. As you watch, you see closing in on that knot of providence and possibility. 4 strands that look very different. They are like silver piano chords, sharp, unyielding. And as they move forward through that fatescape, you see they slice through other threads of fate indiscriminately, and they are all converging on that knot. And so you make the choice, and you step through. and leave a message for your party, knowing that the best way to avoid some of this, if not all of it, is to get out of here. As you step through, the gate closes behind you. And you're able to move forward. And you pull apart these strands of fate. And if you will, as you approach the knot, do me a performance check. On an 18, it takes time, but your music, the strings of your violin vibrating like these strings of fate, you're able to slowly pull apart pieces of this tangled cocoon. And as you get deeper inside, you see again those 4 other threads. And at the very center, dangling by his single thread of fate, you see Florian, wrapped in knots and tangles of the fate that has plagued him and changed him over the years. He is powerless in this spot. And so you begin your work. Slowly, methodically, changing these threads around, one by one. If you'll do me another performance check. On a 27. This begins to become easier as you work. Time is strange in this place. Sometimes, as you draw your bow across your strings, it's as though a day has passed before the note finally ends. Other times you have hardly touched your bow to the strings and play an entire opera, and it seems to have happened in just an instant. But you see the threads shift as you keep following this path. You are able to, because of your connection to them, understand the plan your party has put together. But your focus is on this mission in front of you. The thing you do notice is as you affect change in here, make things likely or less likely to happen, there is an exhaustion that comes with it. You are able to recover quickly, but for each time you affect a strand of fate, if you don't take a moment to rest, that exhaustion builds on you and affects the next time that you try to do this. There is change that you can affect from here, but it comes at a cost and is not something you can do one right after another. Mechanically speaking, it is though you are giving advantage or disadvantage to actions that are happening in the real world. But you take a point of exhaustion each time you do that. That point clears after one round, but it basically means that you're only able to act in that way. You can't do it back to back, so to speak. You work through the night and into the morning. not much has changed. You have affected perhaps a dozen strands of the 1,000 that are in front of you. You know that nearly 50% will be taken care of by just not being in this place, but it still will be a long and arduous task for you to take this on. As you glance up from one round of working on these threads, you do notice something. There now are only 2 of these threads immediately threatening Florian. You don't know where the other 2 have gone. And so, you work until... do me a perception check with advantage. On an 18, you hear an unmistakable sound. The sound of Atropos' shears. Those same shears you used to cut away the life of Bati. And you whip around, and your vision again, almost telescopically, is drawn to a spot as you see Celia's thread fall to the ground and another ghost-like thread come into its place. As your consciousness approaches, you see a ghostly face emerge from the thread and look at you. An elven face, pale with white hair, a drow. She says to you, "This fate is mine, by oath and blood and soul. You will not change it easily or without challenge." And with that, we are going to move over to Celia. Celia,
Okay.
you
Yeah.
have had one of your normal stealthy stealth checks. Are you intending to move on the target we discussed?
Yeah.
If you would, go ahead and do an assassin strike.
I naturally crit him.
You did. You did, which means because as we discussed, this is actually your weapon that has been infused, so the lava tongue rapier will go into effect. Because of course it does.
Now you roll a nat 20?
On a natural nat 20, the lava rapier goes into effect. Press all those buttons.
A lot of dice that's about to be
Die
rolled.
effect. When's the whole mechanic of me happen? When can I do anything? When can I do the whole advantage, disadvantage, exhaustion thing? When does that click?
We will get to that.
Okay.
So,
Ow. I feel so bad.
actually, do you want
Okay.
to savage attack that sneak attack? As you would?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would. Celia would never stick with that. Yeah. So, and let's get that lava. I can't believe you nat 20'd it. That was one thing I didn't really think about.
Of course you did. you forgot.
So it's all built in.
Okay.
I mean, I
I think that's
going to
okay.
make much difference. Run, right?
Yeah. That's all of them.
Bye, Axel.
I don't think it's Axel.
We'll find out. I have a feeling I think I know who it is. I just hope it isn't it.
Vidar.
Oh, there's one person I didn't want it to be.
There is a searing pain. It's actually familiar in a strange way, as you have actually been hit by a nat 20 from the lava tongue rapier before. In fact, I think you're the only person who's been hit with a nat 20 with the lava tongue rapier before.
Only one who's alive still.
Yes, who has lived to tell the tale.
Yes, that is correct. The one and only.
As you are smearing oil on your face, you feel first the piercing. Actually, go ahead, Celia. Do you want to describe this attack, or do you want me to?
Oh God.
I can do it if you'd like, so you don't have to go into gory detail.
But a shield shield reaction spell work at all? Just
No, because you're surprised. That's part of the thing. You are surprised.
Dag.
So
You don't get reactions.
Yep.
Don't get none.
You feel the piercing in your back. It's almost like a stitch in your side at first. It's like, oh, did I bend a weird way while putting this oil on? And as you look down, you see the point of Celia's rapier extending from your chest. And you see as lava begins to boil and roil down it and burn back into your body. Simultaneously, you feel lightning go searing through your brain as you take 84 points of piercing, lava, and psychic damage.
You're a blade lock, aren't you?
And Celia, you have your offhand attack.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna do it with the
Sorry, is he not
the
dead
big.
already?
Nope. 5
I'm gonna-
left. Can
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I? Hold on. So, I feel the piercing coming through. Then it's like, oh, that's familiar warmth. As the pain begins to set in, I look over to see ghosts.
Looks just like Celia.
Ooh, no.
Or at that point, I'm just curious and in shock. I've never seen a ghost before, but I don't know if I can put 2 and 2 together. But at this current time, I go into panic mode, and I use Gaze of the Eclipse. Since I'm already been stabbed, I couldn't do a reaction before, but now I'm no longer surprised because I've been stabbed. Can I do that?
I think the entire attack actually.
I think the
depends
entire-
on if
the-
surprise-
Yeah, it's a surprise round.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
surprise
Unless-
round.
Unless you had
Alright.
something that
Thank you.
like did damage.
Yeah,
and
if you had the alert feat, I would say yes, because
Yeah, but I
well, you
don't.
wouldn't have been able to be
No.
surprised, but
yeah, so
All good. Bring it on.
Yep. And
Just
I
gonna-
use the big boy. The big boy.
yep.
And you know what I'm going for.
So yeah, yep, go for it.
Watch this. Crit.
On a 24, that's going to hit.
Oh, I can't use shield. I can't do anything.
for 9 slashing damage.
It's been fun.
You look down, and there is, as you look at this rapier coming through, it was just as you were putting some of this oil of etherealness, the attack was timed perfectly, as one of the things that happens when one is taken over by the ghost. Your weapons become vorpal, and you watch as your ring finger gets sliced off, and the ring and the finger fall to the ground. As you fall in the alley. Celia?
I walk over and I pick up the entire finger. And I look down at Vidar and I walk away.
Roll me a stealth check, if you will, as there's other people who are beginning to step into the alleyway.
Celia!
Advantage.
Ghost!
Yep, 26. You disappear into the shadows. We are going to now. I assume your next target is as planned?
Yep.
Okay.
Y'all are sick people.
As you disappear into the shadows.
I'm hoping he gets death saves.
Yeah, he's just, Zero, she had to leave because other people were coming in. So we will see as these death saves go by. But the camera pans over. To our friends, Luna and Luck. You stand at the gateway. It is crowded here at the eastern gate. Very much so. People are bumping and jostling. Lots of people coming in from the Vice. It is crazy. You tell me about what y'all are doing as you're standing by there at the gate waiting for the signal.
I imagine Luna's just kind of sort of perched up, like not right by the gate because there's a lot of traffic in and out, but like a building nearby, just kind of like, I guess, leaning against the wall, waiting for signal.
As you are standing there, you are being bumped and jostled. Luna seeming to be bumped more often. That seemed almost people going out of their way to bump into her. I need you all to do me a favor and roll a perception check.
Okay. These are my favorite.
As you are being bumped and jostled, Luna, you get checked pretty hard by someone, and then there's a few other people that come along. And Luck, you've sort of had to step out of the way, and as you step back, are you kidding me? You look and you see blood on Luna. I need Luna to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep, should do. 22.
On a 22, you do save. But you do take 54 points
Ow.
of piercing damage. And And I gotta do math. 12 points of psychic damage. You never felt.
She's still up. Not happy.
Yeah, you never felt what hit you. I need you all to roll initiative.
I would if I could select my token.
Ooh, are you not able to select yours?
No, I am not.
Let me see what's going on.
And that's actually a 14 because original.
Luck Goldheart. Oh, it's because you're now Divine Hunter. That's
Yes.
why. You're not Luck's Bloodheart.
You've linked the wrong token, haven't you?
I have.
Suddenly, a devil-possessed monster arrives. Oh
So-
no, it's luck! Ah, no, wait a minute,
Wait.
it's not luck.
Wait a second.
Czar. What
Now
did
can
you
you?
do?
Now can you click it?
Yeah. Ah, 5.
I made pacts with the devil.
And
A
I-
fluffing
Of course, I
5.
forgot to bring it up. So yours was a what was it? I'm sorry.
5.
5 total?
Yeah. Hold on.
And mine was actually a 14. That was my first roll.
Okay. 14.
I was wondering, why am I in initiative? I'm dead.
You aren't.
Well, we're just practicing, you know. Just,
And luck is a 5.
yeah, I changed it. It's all good.
Okay. Luna, you look around you. You see just people. Actually, give me a second. I need to roll a stealth check. All you see is people around you. Townspeople wandering in and out, people who have banged into you, people with wagons. You can roll a perception check if you'd like. But yeah, what would you like to do? You look down.
That's my thing. Like, first, I think she'd honestly drink a potion because that hurt real bad. She's
Yep.
alive. That really hurts. So I think that would be her first. Oh, I know. Sorry, I know what she would do. First, she'd do Sanctuary, right there.
Yep.
Then she'd drink a potion, so she can get a grasp on what's going on. So
Okay.
I imagine that would take her full action.
Yep. So you cast. You cast this. You look down. At first, you wondered if someone had spilled coffee on you. The strike had been so subtle, and then when your hand comes away covered in blood, you cast Sanctuary, and then drink the potion. You can go ahead and do that right now.
I was waiting for you to say no effect.
No
Like,
offense.
no!
You got chill touched.
I gotta make sure. Okay, I do have one of these. Apparently must save it from a very long time ago. I can't remember how many D6 Supreme Healing was.
I'm sorry.
What was
Supreme-
Supreme?
Supreme healing is no, it's
60?
D4s, right? It goes like that. It's
No, it's a 64, I think.
or is it 8
I'll have
D4?
to check.
I can D&D beyond it.
Yeah. It was one of the two.
I very helpfully didn't enter it in the description.
Yeah. Supreme is 10d4 plus 20, sorry.
10d4 plus 20.
All right, that's what I'm about to. All right.
Superior is 8d4. That's a lot of health.
Yeah, I lost a lot of health. 40. Okay, get 48 of that back.
Okay. Luck, does a 22 hit you?
Yee.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
No. Yeet. I don't have anything for this. Crumbs.
You take 31 points of piercing damage.
Magical or non?
It is non-magical.
15, 17.
I lied.
Well,
What? Well, is that right? No, because we're the situation we're in right now. You take, yes, the 31 points of that, and you take 17 points of poison damage, and you feel as your entire body locks up and becomes paralyzed.
for fucking funks.
Luck, you can roll
You're not
at
dead.
the end of the turn. Your
I assume I'm paralyzed and make another check.
to make another check to see if you break it.
I'll spend one of those advantages.
Okay.
Oh, come on!
On 11. Wait a second. Oh, I'm sorry. No, at the end of your turn, the paralyzation saves. It's a 1 round paralyzed.
Oh, it's 1 round. Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
So, we are back up to Luna.
Yeah, okay, now this is, and I have
actually-
no idea.
You've
Huh?
again, people just are walking by. I need to roll my stealth check. Okay.
Okay.
Crowded area. People there's a crowd full of people in cloaks, in normal clothes.
Okay, alright. Shit. I'll pay the square jar, sorry.
Yep.
I think, and do I see Luck is like shaking off his whatever was affecting the paralyzation?
Yeah. I think it's probably you see Luck wince and then lock up, and then you can see him. He's now moving again, looking around.
All right. Luno, turn to Luck. I think we need to change the plan and get out of it. I have no idea what just hit me, but it is not to be trifled with.
No, I can't handle something I can't see.
So I'm trying to think. What would she do? She will go ahead and do. I think Sanctuary breaks as soon as I do a spell or
Yep.
anything, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Lantern, turn it on.
Did I turn on the lamp?
Of
Okay.
revealing.
Yep. That's what she'll do.
Okay. You open up the lantern, full light. There are no additional people that are revealed in the lantern's light.
That normally works.
Boy.
So that's your action. You have bonus action and
Yeah. Bonus action.
You Sanctuary doesn't end as long as the spell is.
yeah. This is just opening a lantern. I don't think that ended. That
No,
did not end.
The spell, as long as it does not affect a hostile creature,
Correct.
not end the spell.
Yep. No. Sanctuary
okay.
is still up.
All right, Sanctuary's still up. In that case, I will go ahead and do. Oh, you say opening the lantern was my
Action.
bonus action?
No,
No,
it's an
the-
action to open for Lantern of Revealing is an action.
Yeah, Lantern of Revealing.
Because it's such a big deal.
Yep, nope, that's totally fair. I just gotta check if this is a bonus. Ha! This is a bonus action. Luck, you have Shield of Faith.
Oh, thank God.
You see as a shield of faith surrounds Luck.
Oh, I see. That is 1, 2. That's maths that I can't do right now. 19.
Yep.
I basic maths hurts. Apparently.
As you cast that, you look around. A 26, I assume, hits.
Yep. Okay. Well, I tried.
No, Luna. 26 will hit Luna, correct?
No, I know.
Okay.
I tried. I mean,
Yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Sanctuary. Sorry, you're right.
Wisdom.
Nope.
The wisdom.
I need to do my wisdom.
Need to do the wisdom.
15?
To overcome my save, I think that meets it. Yep.
Yep.
Meets it, beats it.
Yep.
You take 30 points of piercing damage. I need to make you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
Nat
Nice.
20. And only 11 points of poison, and you are not paralyzed. Oh, you know what? Actually, stand by. As a crossbow bolt goes flying towards you.
Oh no.
Deflect missiles?
Yep, you are able to.
Oh.
You are able to deflect. As this is a. I'm dealing with monks.
This is a monk. Do not underestimate the power of deflect missile.
Yeah. Wait, so does that mean I didn't take that other damage off
Well, no,
backward?
isn't it a roll for what you did?
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, it is. It is a roll. Sorry.
Yeah, I think it's your monk level times something or whatever.
That's what I'm looking up right now.
Do-
D10.
I think it's D10 plus 1.
D10 plus your monk level plus your dexterity.
Okay, so.
Is it?
It's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Like you at high
Yes.
level monk, you start deflect some silly amount of damage.
Okay, so yeah. I will roll that then.
Yep.
Oops, wrong direction.
Oh,
Well, I reduced the damage by 12 then.
Okay, so yeah, you do reduce the damage by 12, and as
What? Come on, dice!
as you stand there and hold this crossbow bolt, and as this poison you can feel dig into your veins, you notice there is a sort of black radiance that begins to emanate from the wound.
I think it's Fleck's turn then, because that was it.
That is the end of their turn.
okay.
Luck, you have what your passive is 16?
My passive is 17.
17 now. You see from over in an alley someone who is putting away a heavy crossbow. I'm sorry,
How far?
a light crossbow.
How far away are they?
They are about 65 feet away from you,
65 feet.
as they use their bonus action to do something other than hide again.
Alrighty. We are going to that extra 5 feet's a doozy. Meh. I'm going to point it out to Luna first. Over there! Alleyway. And... Oh, we could solve this issue right now. But am I willing to... I'm going to give up the AC. I'm going to use this one first.
Bonus action, I believe, to chug that, yes?
Yep, it's bonus action to chug that.
Yep.
Putting my speed up to 45. And I will healing dice because I've got plenty of those. 1d10. It's 1d12 or 1d10 healing.
1d10 healing, yep.
Yep. Okay. And I am going to dash up to them and just bolt it.
Okay.
Pulling out the pickaxe. Who are you and what do you want?
You see a male figure in all black. They give you a wink. Luna, it's your turn.
Well, Luck pointed the person out, so Luck's not Luck. Luna.
Yes.
No, Luck pointed the person out to Luna. I can
Yes.
English so good. And so she's going to go ahead and step in the wind, because of course she is.
Of course she is.
And oh wait, sorry. Before that, I'm going to do a healing die, because otherwise I'll forget again.
Okay.
Okay. Yes.
It has no
Everything.
effect.
Oh, what? Mother. Dang it.
There it is.
Ah. Okay.
You feel that black radiance bite into your hand as you try to call upon the healing.
Okay, I'll still mark it off my sheet. Just gonna. And then so dash, step of the wind, and she's just gonna go. I assume she sees the figure when she gets there. She has enough movement.
Yeah. She can get there, and she sees the figure.
Yeah, she's just going to. Oh wait, actually, what would be best? Sorry, hold on a sec. No, she's mad. She's just punching him. Doesn't have time to
So
think.
you've run the entire 45 feet.
She's stepping of the winding.
Stepping
so
of the
that-
wind.
Step
So
of the
yes.
winding, yeah.
Yeah, so the 65 feet you come blasting in as Step of the Wind. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as you come running into this this figure.
20.
Nice.
On a 20, they reach out to try to grab your hand to use your own momentum against you and toss you over, but at the last second you are able to yank your wrist back so that they are unable to toss you as they duck down to try to basically throw you using your own momentum against you.
I'm a monk, motherfucker!
Hey, they're trained assassins.
Dude,
Yeah,
dang it! I was so good! I was on a
you have
roll.
been so good for so long.
Yeah. Okay, so and
What,
now
since the
I
start of the
can do
game?
I assume
Huh?
I can do my attacks now. I assume.
Yes, you can do your attacks.
Okay. I've already spent the key, so I can't recycle that. But we can do our regular stuff. So yeah, it's the same.
Yeah, it's your 2 normal attacks.
Come on.
Oof. That's teasing. That is.
That is teasing.
It is. Second one.
There it is.
Yeah, much better. Thank you.
Yep, the second 2 land.
Okay. That first one, my goodness. So that's 11 points, and if needs to overcome magical resistance, it's magical, or if that hinder it is not.
Yep,
Gone.
yep. The first one, you see that they are uncannily dodge out of the way of it, so it doesn't land as hard as you would expect it to do. But the other one does land quite cleanly, indeed. And that's everything because you bonus those and everything else.
Yeah, that's everything. I can't think what she's saying. Nope, she's not a talker. That's it.
Okay. You see them look up at you. Dagger still in hand, obsidian dagger. One that I don't know if you've ever seen Celia's or not, if she's shown it to you. I think she did.
Well, we all saw it when that first thing.
Yeah.
We saw what it looked like. Yeah.
She thrusts up from underneath of you, dodging out of the way. I assume a 15 will not hit.
No.
She then does her offhand. Another obsidian dagger. 20.
20 will hit. Let me do a check just to make sure I don't have a reaction that'll fix that. No, not as a reaction. Okay, couldn't remember.
Oh,
if I had that
actually,
spell
I'm
or
sorry,
not.
it was a 28.
Well, then, yeah, never mind. It's
Yeah.
super hits.
I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna fail this one because I've done really good. 6. Let me
On
double
a
check to see if I can
6.
add anything just in case. Just in case, I'm going to roll a d12. Then
Okay.
spend that inspiration.
Spin that inspiration. On a
I'm gonna guess
12.
that makes it.
You make it. However, you still take 34 piercing damage and 13 poison damage as the obsidian mark guides the dagger.
Does poison would not count as magical, correct? Or it would?
Poison is magical.
Then I will
I
do...
claim, is poison magical?
If it's a magical source poison.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this
It's just generally.
actually, it's actually psychic. It's a psychic poison. It's the same thing that they use on Florian, so it's really actually
Yeah.
psychic.
Okay,
But I don't
in
know.
that
Yeah.
case, I will go ahead and do my my like sphere water channel divinity, because that is a reaction.
It is a reaction. Okay.
Yes. To have that.
Okay, so it was 13, which would then make it down to 6 points of psychic poison damage. It does not. You are not paralyzed, but you do take that 34 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As that obsidian glow on the hand, almost like a fairy fire, seems to guide this assassin's hand.
So just to be clear, it was 34 like non-magical, and then the 6 more magical.
6 more magical. Yep.
Okay, I am still up then.
Yep.
Crumbs. Doodle-doo. I don't think you'll be able to keep Shield of Faith up because that's concentration.
Yes, it is. Yeah, I most certainly. I can roll it anyway, but
yeah, you'll need a high number. It's what?
I know.
Give it a try. You never know.
Maybe
Half of 34 is
no.
no.
I was gonna fail a conclusion at some point.
Yep. So. So that was action. Bonus action. The assassin will duck down and attempt to slip away and run down the alleyway. You may make an attempt to have an attack of opportunity. However, his movements are very erratic and strange. It seemed to would throw off such attacks.
I would like to
try.
I would like to attempt the Justice's Reach.
Actually, Luna, you've already used your reaction.
Or the Long Arm of the Law.
For your Channel Divinity as a reaction.
So
you don't get an
I was
opportunity.
pointing to luck.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I thought you were pointing that you were taking an opportunity
Long Arm
attack.
of the Law.
Okay.
I want to throw the book at this dude.
Oh, that's right. You've got that. So are you not opportunity attacking?
I'm.
Is it a reaction? Long Arm of the Law is a reaction?
It is a reaction.
It is a reaction. You can do
Yep.
it.
As an opportunity attack or within 20 feet of a creature fleeing. As your reaction, you may make an attack using your
you have to
normal
make an
weapon
attack,
bonus.
and it has to beat their armor class.
All right. We'll burn that. We'll burn an advantage.
Okay.
$28.
On a 28, even with their added AC from their slipperiness, that will hit, and they come to you take their legs out, and they come to a stop. You can roll the damage on that.
On a hit, the radiant energy lashes out from your weapon and pulls the creature within 5 feet of you. The creature then becomes grappled and incapacitated and under your protection. In this condition, they are unable to be targeted by any attack action. At the beginning of its turn, the creature may make a wisdom saving throw to attempt to break from your protection. A grapple check versus your athletics must be made to break the grapple. Whew. That's a lot of words.
It was a biggie, if I recall. So anyway, he's locked down. So he doesn't take damage from the attack. Was that the trick?
Weapon attack. Radiant energy lashes out from your weapon and pulls the creature within 5 feet. The creature becomes grappled. Yeah, it incapacitates him essentially. It's essentially yoink and pins him to the ground.
So yeah, you yank him back, and you pin this assassin to the ground. With that, we are going to rotate over.
Damn it!
Rope! I need rope, Luna! We need to tie him up!
We are going to rotate over to Iska, I believe. That's my next order of business. It is. The face looks at you from the strand and goes, "You're too late. I have the ring, and I have your body."
Do I have any context for what this means?
I mean, this voice. You know that you can tell from what has happened with the Fates that this being has overtaken Celia's body. You saw Vidar's body, his strand, not cut, but you see that it is hanging by threads. 3, in fact. And this being kind of just looks at you and leers at you, this face emerging from this thread. You can do an insight and a perception check if you would like to sort of...
Both of them?
You do both.
Okay. Well, I'm going to burn a luck dice on that, actually.
Okay.
Hey.
Nice.
And a perception.
And a perception.
All right, 22-17. I'll take it.
Okay. So, on the 22, you spread your consciousness around you. You see the infinite numbers of ways that this battle can turn. Cilia being overtaken by this being, the Dars holding on by threads. You see that the other thread, Razor Thread, seems to be engaging with Luck and Luna. The battle pitched might fall either direction. The other one, you don't know, but there are trained assassins with many tricks up their sleeves as a part of this, and many of these threads lead to doom for you and your party. On your perception check, I am going to cash in a boon that was dedicated and donated by the Kentucky Hawkeye long ago, almost a year and a half ago. It's been sitting here on my monitor for a very long time. It is a change of fate boon.
It's been nice knowing you guys.
As you look around these threads, you know that the way that you must run the course of this spell that put you in this place in order to get out of here. You look around. Now your gaze, almost like so if you had rolled a critical success on your perception of these threads around you, thousands of them. And you see there is a thread, an old thread. A thread that is the linchpin for Florian, for this situation. However, it involves cutting that thread and retwining it. You recall the words of Sathander, the legends of the Shrouded Maiden, that she is one who can rewrite your fate. Change who you are. Change the things around you. Cut your current fate and course of action and change it into something else. Reattach it and reweave it into the tapestry. From here, you are able to affect change. You could sway this battle if you could navigate all the threads of fate around you. Or do you cut that thread and try to reweave it in and leave it literally to the fall of the dice of how this will turn? I want you to whisper me in Zoom
Just a question.
your answer.
I mean, do I know what that thread is or whose thread it is? Like who I'm doing this to?
You do not. You know that it is a critical thread in history. You know that it will unravel the knot of fate. Okay.
Oh, hi, Neverwings!
Cilia. You find a door, a storeroom something along those lines that you can sneak into. Would you like to do that?
Yep.
You sneak into that place.
I'm gonna bar off the door
You bar the door.
so nobody else.
It is a small storeroom, somewhere where someone just keeps their farming tools. It's only about 10 by 10.
Yeah, she pulls this out.
You send your will into the ring to pull out the comatose and unconscious body of Iska. You ready yourself to strike as soon as they emerge. And a strange alien bobcat drops to the floor. Iska,
Wow.
you wake up in your room in the Cloak and Fireball. You have a vague memory of Vidar being Vidar, having the bobcat come and bug him on his way. And so he took your body and laid it in the room and put the cat inside of the ring. You know Luck and Luna are together, but also that Axel is all alone with Riley and with no guards or anyone to help, and there is an assassin out upon the world. Your fading vision as you exited, as you sliced. Oh, actually, do me a performance check to see where this happens in the timeline that you awaken. Do me a performance check.
You're muted if you're talking to.
I just said bad rolls. It's just a 16.
On a 16, roll me a D100.
No, good.
Ah! Not the 100!
No, not the 100. Oh, it's
Interesting. Wow. Okay.
He didn't call high or low. Redo.
Oh no, I have a list. Wow. You know, 2's not necessarily bad. It just means that whatever happened really intensely. Okay. Wow. Wow.
Could it happen more intensely quicker?
Okay. Yeah. Iska, you awake in this room. You don't know how much time has passed. However, it took a while for you to slice that thread and to somehow reweave it back in. You saw it actually catch within the tapestry. You felt as it rewound itself, as it created a new pathway. You watched as knots began to fall away around you, the entire fatescape. A fate quake almost began to vibrate through the entire tapestry of fate as this happened. You don't know how long it took, like many of those songs, as you drew along the chords of your violin. Was it a day? Was it a second? Was it an eternity while that all happened? But as you were pulling out of that fatescape, the thing you did notice is the two razor wires that had been threatening Florian weren't there anymore. They had gone somewhere else as well. You, as you stand there, you know enough about the plan. You know Luck and Luna were together. And you know that Axel was alone with no guards, just Riley, standing out in the middle of the field. Where would you like to go?
Can I sense anyone with the Lyle talkie we all have?
As you try to send out your mental thoughts, it's almost like you get feedback back from it.
I'm sprinting to Axel.
You run out of there. Vidar, make me a death saving throw.
I've been waiting up for this for an hour.
Live.
Yeah.
Wow. It's an 18. Wait, why do you have an 18 plus
Yeah, why is
2?
it plus 2? That's weird.
Yeah, why is there a plus to it?
I do not know.
Yeah, there shouldn't be a mod on. There shouldn't be a mod on death saves.
Yeah, no.
Unless you
Yeah,
like
no.
specific.
Unless
What
it's
I was doing with the weave, Jay. What do you think I
no,
was
so
doing?
there are
still good.
there are certain things that give bonuses to saves, and that is including death.
I've always rolled death saves flat.
I think
Well,
that
No,
Yeah,
agreed.
to me, it's an 18. It's a success, but it's not an actual 20.
18.
Rule-wise, death saves are technically saves, and that's why. But
Okay,
moving
yeah,
on.
that's a programming thing. But I mean, all house rule that right now. We've always plays that nothing, nothing
Yeah,
affects. the death
that's
roll.
fine. It's just that
18.
some DMs do rule it
Continue.
that way.
Continue.
Yep.
I'm just checking my stats now. What's going on with it?
We are going to slide back over to Luck and Luna. So-
Sorry, go ahead.
Luck, as you have this pinned assassin down on the ground. I assume a 27 hits.
Dude is incapacitated.
Yeah, he is.
Yes.
But his partner from out of the shadows strikes you in the side, right through your armor. You take 43 piercing, and I need you to
Magical
make a
or non?
constitution. It is non-magical, but I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
21 and Constitution. 6.
On a
God.
6, you
What
take
the
28 psychic damage and are paralyzed.
Yep.
And Luna, you see as that wound, this person with the dagger in the side of them, you see his wound begin to glow with a black light, as well as he too is affected by the obsidian mark.
This is awkward.
I need to roll some initiative to get him in the initiative order after his attack. You were a 5, right? I just didn't press enter apparently. He actually rolled a 19 on his initiative. So at the top of the initiative round, he turns to Luna and is going to. Nope, it's not his mark. It's the other person's mark. So I just need to roll a regular attack against you. Did I not even put that in? No, there it is. Doot. Oh, it's the first one. On a 12, he misses his first attack against Luna. However, the second is a... oh, wait, do you still have Sanctuary up? No, because you attacked.
No, I don't have Sanctuary. The sphere is still in effect.
Correct. Your sphere is
But
still in
yes,
effect.
Sanctuary's not a thing.
Yep, the 12 misses. He's going to use his... He's going to use his bonus. Is he good? Actually, I already clicked it because I double-clicked back. And so I'm going to go with it. He uses his bonus action to try to make an offhand attack. Does a 20 hit?
A 20 will hit. Since
Okay.
action, unfortunately.
It is not a natural 20, so you take...
She's out.
She's on
only
1
had
HP.
hit,
Oh, she only had 1? Okay, well, doesn't count as a failed death save, but sticks the dagger in you for 10 piercing and for 13 cold. No overkill. with that, as Luna falls. Should we give luck? I guess we should do the whole round. So go ahead. Actually, no, because then it's the other guy who's incapacitated. He gets to make a wisdom save.
He has to make a wisdom save. So there's still a chance here.
Okay.
So, some sort of chance.
So it's a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Okay. On a 12, I assume he does not save.
It's not save.
He is fully incapacitated.
Sweet.
So it is your turn, Luck.
I'm paralyzed. It ends. And
So it ends. So we will leave Luna fallen, Luck paralyzed, and
As
Should
a
I
note, because that would then be my turn. She's insta-stabilized.
yep, she is insta-stabilized, which is nice. Gosh, should I be terrible? And should we take our break now?
Go ahead.
Or would you like to?
I need to. I'm
That
panicking
seems like a
right now.
natural breakpoint, honestly.
It is our
Is
normal
there
break
ever going
point.
to be a better
So
moment?
Yeah.
with Vidar down, Luna down, Luck paralyzed, Celia suddenly in a room with a cat. I assume you're going to go on to your next target then, as in the list.
I am, yes.
Okay. When the cat comes out, you, I assume, swear. Yeah, how do you handle the cat emerging?
So when the cat comes out, Celia kind of she looks at it, she groans, and she will put the ring on and then unbar the door and walk out, leaving the cat where it is.
Okay. Isko's running towards Axel. Axel and Riley holding some horses out in the field. It's pretty.
Yeah.
It's a nice
I mean,
day.
he's checking the mask regularly, but I'm almost certain that none of that would have shown up
Oh yeah.
at all. Like, the only thing that could have shown up was a small brief fight, but there was a crowd there, and there were an alley. It's like nothing.
So, yeah.
So yeah.
With that, we are going to take a break, and Luna's going to tell us a little bit about our charity, and we will be right back.
Hello, everybody. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. This channel's run 100% for charity. The charities change every other month or so. This month's charity being Mental Health America, a organization dedicated to helping with mental health and diagnosing it. As Jim mentioned, just like anything physical, it's because mental health can affect you just as much physically as mentally, and it's very important to make sure that you get yourself checked, your loved ones checked, so on and so forth. There's lots of great resources on the website. If you would like to see all the things available there, please click on the purple lettering in the description below. If you'd like to donate to them through our channel, please click on the banner above that, and it'll take you to the Twitch page where you can donate. What can you donate, can you ask? Well, you can donate things like any amount for the spell bank. At every $100 increment, we get a high level spell. 100, level 1, 200, level 2, so on and so forth. For $1, you can give a player a D10 healing dice and be used for free action, as you can see in use now when they're not blocked by obsidian nonsense. For $2, you can give a player advantage, any roll that's not a death save. For $3, a D12 Bardic Inspiration die, which come in handy. Screw your concentration saves. $5, a luck dice, which is basically a mulligan on anything, damage, healing, again, anything but a death save. And for $25, we still have the donating an action surge to a player. But please don't feel pressure to donate. You can also do things like share us on social media, like Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, all those kinds of things. Otherwise, hope you stick around for the next half and enjoy the rest of the show. Whew. All right. I see you have a good pie. Do you have a recommendation?
We do. Beautiful assistant. We'll bring in the recommendation. Thank you. Today's recommendation is Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright, the manga. Yes. Do you enjoy the silliness of the Phoenix Wright games, and do you want to enjoy those stories without infuriating pressing random items because some reason a piece of gum links to the murder in some way? Well, great, because you don't have to deal with the suffering of that. You can just enjoy the silly story that is presented here. Written by Kenji Kurido and art by Kuzo Mikawa. Two very prominent people in the manga industry. It is a wonderful read and very, very silly. There, I believe, is 5 volumes in total for you to enjoy, and there is quite a couple of stories. Let's see if we can show some of the art. As you can see, it is very true to sort of that Phoenix Wright, very wacky facial expressions, and spiders for those who hate spiders. Just thought I'd, you're welcome, bird. And there you go. And there's a classic Phoenix Wright face. Enjoy. That's my recommendation.
Nice. Thank you for the recommendation very much. Now it's time for everybody's favorite segment, Pun of the Week. Which, given today's episode, I felt the need that it needed to change on the fly. I think I've done this before, but it's a good one. What makes Glass Coffin so popular?
What?
Remains to be seen. You know, since we're all gonna die. You're welcome. And yeah, I stabilized by 2 assassins.
Don't worry, I'm on 2 HP.
No.
We're fine.
You can't. You chose to live with this. Definitely don't get to say. New Titans. Yes, thank you.
My cat is here to my cat is here. It's fine. He's camera shy. But anyway, we got the cat. He's going to protect us during these hard times. What, right there, buddy?
Cats are the solution.
What, right there, buddy? You're gonna protect us? No? Okay.
No.
Oh, sorry. Oh, look, an aeroplane.
We're fine. It's fine.
Oh, I just
Just
need
a
to.
dead person.
I just need to survive 1 round. I just need to survive 1 round. It's
Take
fine.
a life of that, buddy.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. All right.
So we're going to get back to it. Axel and Riley in a field. It's a nice day. Horses are ready.
I don't.
What could go wrong?
Yeah. Everything, and I think actually is aware that things could go very wrong in this endeavor. So, 18.
You're looking around. And you see something on an 18. It's someone running through the fields towards you. Is that? It can't be. It's Iska.
He's gonna be on guard because it shouldn't be Iska. Psychic. Iska, is that you?
She's still about like 120 feet away. Iska, how
but
are you
the
approaching?
mental connection, which
As you try to
Does
reach
it
out
work?
telepathically, you get this strange feedback.
and now something's wrong. Can anyone hear me? Anyone?
It's like ringing in your ears.
Alright. He'll hop on one of the horses. Riley, get on. And he'll be ready. He will. There's nothing you can do to clarify it in this game.
As you jump on the horse, a crossbow bolt goes shooting over your shoulder
From which direction?
from behind you, from behind a
Okay,
small
so-
group of rocks that was sort of marking this area. As you whip around, you see a person dressed all in black who was literally just feet away from you before you started running and hopped on the horse with Riley.
Riley, get the horse to Iska. And he will... I'm presuming... I mean, they're not... Yeah. Yeah, and I guess he'll... do something explosive, maybe.
They're only about 10 feet from you. You had just gotten out of range.
Do something explosive. Do something explosive.
Yeah, he shot me. Explosive's a little visible. He's hiding behind a rock, right?
Yep.
How big is this rock?
5 feet tall. 5 feet,
Okay.
5 feet cube.
Okay, it's gonna crush him because I'm animating all the rocks in the area.
Okay.
Yeah, so I just gotta really cast animate objects on what is there.
There's not a lot. I mean, there's this one
Yeah.
rock that's about 5 by 5, so that's considered a medium object. I forget all of your numbers and things.
I forget them as well, to be honest. Medium's like 4, I think, and then I can get 3 ball bearings.
Okay.
Like that.
So yeah, you can do 3 ball bearings and the medium rock.
Yep.
And start.
And then he's leaving.
To start animating them.
Yeah.
Celia, if you will, roll an attack, please.
Okay, I can do that.
Are you attacking my cat? The audacity.
Poor Bobcat.
Okay. Surprise?
Not surprised, but with advantage. $19, I believe that will hit. In fact, I know it will hit.
We're gonna vicious
Okay.
or savage.
Savage, go ahead.
I believe that is better damage.
Yep, it is. Axel, you take 29 points of piercing damage as from out of nowhere, Celia hits you and skewers you with her rapier.
Is that...
You can have your
it's magical,
offhand
yeah.
attack. It is magical. You have your offhand attack as well, Celia.
Yep,
I assume you're using the biggie.
the biggie, yeah.
Yep.
Still with advantage, so
Yep. 22 for an initial 8 points of slashing damage.
So, what was the first damage again, sorry?
The first damage was 29,
Ow.
so it'll be 37 total magical damage.
Animate objects fall to the ground again.
They fall to the ground.
What? He's completely shocked by Celia stabbing him.
With that surprise round finished, I need Iska, Axel, Riley, and Celia to roll me some. Actually, I think it's going to automatically hide your. If it doesn't, though, it's okay. Go ahead. Yeah, I can. I think it will. I think I can make this work. Yeah, because you can't click on it, so I'm just gonna have to add you. Yeah, you just roll it to me in Whisper, and then I'll know what it is.
You some of your hair recently, Bird. Look good.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
There's a reason I don't use. There's like, oh yeah, big boom's useful. I'll use no, not useful, but it's like, I'll use big boom. Oh wait, they're rogues.
More big boom. Like, just apply more big boom to situation.
So, Celia, on a nat 20 initiative, you go first.
I do, and since I'm before him, I still have advantage.
Yeah, you still have advantage.
Yeah.
It's 23. Using Portent, it becomes a 2.
Yeet.
Axel
Something was
somehow
going to go wrong, I
dives
just
out of
knew
the
it.
way. A vision.
That makes it 11.
11 does not hit. Somehow, Axel, with some weird premonition in his mind, is able to duck out and dive underneath of your rapier as you slash out again.
She's still got it.
And
Which also does sneak attack.
Then offhand,
It's piercing.
actually, as my bonus action, I'm gonna mark him.
Oh no.
You can do that, as you are still within melee range.
Yep.
You watch as your wounds, Celia stares at you intently, her eyes flash completely white, as though a ghost was looking through them, and you watch as the wound from before starts to glow with a black light.
This is kind of not fun.
Axel, you are up.
Alright. Axel will tell Riley to run. Yeah. And so he's on a horse at the moment, or did he not manage to get on the horse?
He didn't manage to get on the horse.
Okay, so what would Axel do in this situation? He'll lose a healing die.
It takes no effect.
Of course, I forgot about that. Yep. That's kind of what I expected.
What would you like to do?
Yeah, okay, bonus action Misty Step.
Aren't you on the horse?
No, he never got on the horse.
Never got to the horse.
So he'll Misty Step a decent distance away. I guess nothing on 60 feet.
60 feet. You Misty step 60 feet away, no problem. You disappear from.
And wait a minute. Just reduce speed. And he will be casting Dragon Frost upon the other dude.
I'm sorry, which?
Dragon Frost upon the other dude. Frostbite.
Frostbite. Yep.
So he needs to make a con save.
Con save from the not Celia dude.
Not silly dude, the other assassin. Yep.
18.
18, and he passes. Alright, and then Axel will start backing away.
Yeah, natural 16 on that.
You have feline agility, don't you?
I mean, he doesn't want to go that far because Riley.
Right. Yes. Oh dear. Oh.
Yep. So yes, he is 90 feet away at this point. And, yep.
Papa got a fight.
Little cell-shocked.
90 feet
Little
away,
wide-eyed, panicked.
you see Riley is still standing there amongst the horses, Cilia close by, this other assassin behind the rock that did not animate, or began to animate but did not take action. Iska, you are up.
How close am I to Axel, to Cilia, to all this now? Like, how far away am I?
How far are you away from all of this?
Yeah.
You've been running full speed as you've been going. I would say you're within 60 feet of all this happening.
And Axel is now a distance away from Cilia and the other assassin.
Yeah, right. Were you going towards Iska, or were you, did you misty step like at a right angle or away from Iska?
He at an angle. I made probably straight towards Iska, yes. Maybe at a slight angle, so he's not. He really doesn't know if he wants to go or have to stick around, but he's nearly dead, so.
Should I stay or should I go now?
Oh yeah, there's a whole lot of that going on.
Sneak attack requires advantage. Need to think about that, or an ally. Mitigam.
Well, if Axel's close enough to, like, speak to at this point,
You could yell,
I
certainly.
mean, just yelling out, but I don't know any better way to put this. She's just gonna yell that Cilia's dead. Something's inside of her. Something's controlling her.
You can certainly do that as free action, yes.
Yeah. And now, God. I don't know what to do, man.
If you've got any big spells,
Against rogues?
I don't have that
You're-
many good spells
you're a
for combat
bard.
today.
Utility.
No, that's
Figure it
true.
out.
I'm still 60 feet from Cilia and the other one, correct?
Yep.
Okay. Golly. Sorry, things just took a turn very quickly, and I'm trying to figure out what to do here, even.
I like this new paladin you're making. Turn it out.
So,
I mean,
if I can just throw suggestions out, anything that could blind, block pathing, anything like that. If you've got
Ooh,
it.
Actually, this is just the middle of a field, right?
Yeah.
Dude, I'll do, shoot, sorry, I don't have it in front of me right now. I forgot to bring it up on D&D Beyond. She's gonna pull out her violin, the Cly Lyre, and she is going to create... Everything's taking way too long. I'm trying to remember what the name of it is. Basically, Wall of Fire. She wants to use a Wall of Fire to separate
Ooh, nice.
from Riley, from Axel, and from her, just to block them off. You know, it's like 60 feet long, I think. So I kind of...
You can shape that as
You can shape
as
it
well.
around with as close as things are. You're probably gonna cook some horses, but you can get a line of fire between Cilia and this assassin, and Riley and Axel and you.
Yep, let's do it. Let's do it a closed circle as well. So it's
It's probably not going to go all the way around you because he's 90 feet to one side. You're 60 feet away from Riley.
no, not us.
Okay. Oh, you're circling the horses and the I'm sorry. Okay, I misunderstood.
Rogues, yeah.
In that case, because it's only the damage is only one side. Yes, you could put them in a circle of fire. You could put Cilia and this rogue inside of a circle of fire.
Oh, beautiful.
And I will bring it up. It's Wall of Fire, if I recall, is the name of it.
It's casting time, 1 action, 120 feet. You create a wall of fire, 60 feet long, 20 feet high, 1 foot thick.
Yeah.
Or a ringed wall up to 20 feet in diameter. 20 feet high, 1 foot thick.
And I know there's always a thing about, does the damage happen immediately or on the beginning of their turn? If they start their turn within 10...
I believe it's the beginning.
Creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw.
It's when it's cast. It's when it's cast, and if it ends its turn, like on the side that the fire's going.
When the wall appears, each creature within its area must make a dexterity saving throw. Okay, so Celia, make a dex, and the assassin's going to make a dex.
Dex, bogeys, but it's fine.
The assassin has a 23.
Yeah, I mean, yep.
And then, what's your DC?
18.
And roll up that damage.
Oh, shoot. Okay.
Oh, no, because it's half damage regardless. So it's 5d8.
Yep. Because evasion.
Oh my god, these rolls today.
So yeah, the assassin seems to be able to shrug off the damage, is able to evade the damage with the dex saving throw. Celia, you will take half damage of that 19. So that will be 9 points of fire damage that you take. What is Riley doing? Would you like him to... He looks terrified.
Yeah, he is terrified. He's probably looking around, uncertain what to do. And then he'll see, presumably, Axel shouting for him and Iska.
So are you asking him to run to you or to run to Iska?
Iska. Yeah, Axel. Yeah. Iska's also might be closer.
Yep, so Iska is closer. He just double dash straight
Double
towards.
dash all the way to there, so he's pretty much there.
Yep. Bottom of the order, I need Vidar to make another death saving throw.
Oof.
Fun, kids, fun. D&D, play D&D.
Fine. You're fine, Vidar. You're fine. Believe in the thing called love.
So, why is there
It's
still
still a
one?
1, but a 12 still passes. So
12 still
that's
passes.
two saves.
You perchance have a magic item that adds to saving throws? No?
Oh, it could have
Anything
been.
that gives a +2.
I don't know how you got
Yeah.
from +2 to +1, but
Yeah.
regardless. Cilia, you are surrounded by a wall of fire. It's warm.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk through it to the other side. Please and
Which
thank
I
you.
believe passing through you.
Does damage.
Yeah, whenever you first walk through it, and if you end your turn in the wall.
Yeah.
When it enters the wall for the first time or ends it turns there. Okay, so you enter the wall. So go ahead and roll me those 5d8 again. Ooh, that's a nice one. So 32
That's
is
better.
it the dex save again that you have to do?
Please fail. Would you kindly?
All right.
No, I think the dex is only on the appear. When the wall appears, you make a dex, but a creature takes the same damage. Sorry, I don't know whether it's saying it's 5d8 or whether it takes the damage. I think you roll each time. The damage when it enters the wall. So because you're choosing to walk through the fire, you're going to take the fire damage. You can still actually evasion only works if you did a saving throw, right? Because this is how I'm interpreting it. The dex save is to dive out of the way to not be caught in it.
So a creature takes a saving.
I think that's going to be my rule.
No,
Well, in that
Constitution.
case, I will.
No.
Let me see if I can do this.
The wording's a little iffy on this one.
Yeah, I'm kind of weird on that one
5d8
as well.
on the end. Okay, 5d8 creature that ends its turn. So a creature takes the same damage when it enters the wall for the first time or ends its turn there. The other side of the wall deals no damage. Yeah, that means it just takes off 5d8 straight away. Yeah, that wording of that would imply that you take that damage, you don't make a save.
Yeah. So yeah,
Okay.
Yeah,
still-
that's just D&D.
D&D. It's a
D-
weird spell. I've
Yeah.
seen Matt and the gang have trouble with it too. So you walk through
Yep.
the fire.
I walk through the fire, and I look at Axel, and I pull my bow,
Okay.
and I shoot him with advantage
Yes, you do.
because he's marked.
Because he's marked. So you get sneak attack.
So advantage.
Shield.
So, what is your armor class with shield?
That's actually 21, I believe.
The arrow, ting, against the magical shield.
He's not. He's like that was like a desperation thing.
And then as my bonus action,
Hey, thanks for the raid. Welcome.
Ooh.
as my bonus action, I'm going to drink one of the potions that I have.
You can do so. Gluk, 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 gluk.
I will adjust things.
Accordingly.
Fun, because she's still got that goddamn giant strength potion, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. She sure does.
Yeah, she does.
It's a good thing she doesn't have her ring.
Oh, damn it. Where was... Did I roll initiative for this
It's a
assassin?
very
I
good
thought
thing
I
she
did.
doesn't have her evil goddamn ring.
Of banishment.
Yeah,
Did I roll...
Why doesn't she?
I don't think I rolled initiative
Because
for this
I have it.
assassin.
No, yeah, true.
or I hid it.
That's true.
You did not.
No,
You know?
Yeah, no, you gave it to him and
you gave
told
it
him
to Axel to hide.
to hide so that you couldn't
Buff-
get it.
No, I mean she can find it again.
She,
Yeah.
she knows where it is.
Yeah,
She know who hid it. So
she knows who hit it. Yeah.
And I would also like to use one of my healing dice.
You are welcome to do so. I need to put this other guy in here because I forgot to. Oh, that's weird. As an 8. Okay. Boo-doo-doo. I clicked on the picture of the entire the entire landscape. Anyway, Axel, you are up.
Oh, okay.
It's like it's basically like fairy fire for rogues is the
Yeah.
obsidian mark.
Yeah, I was like, oh well, I could turn invisible. I've got that already, but that's gonna do absolutely nothing. Well, full hog, hey. He will come back a moment, and then do you see with the area of where Celia is and where the rogue presumably is? Does he think he can get both of them in the fireball? Including probably all the horses as well. But...
Celia has walked. Wait, I'm sorry. So Celia walked through, shot her bow. We didn't talk about exactly how far you walked. I mean, do you use your whole movement?
Yeah, she would have.
Yeah. So
right. Then it's a star.
okay.
As he will, yep. He will draw his. I can actually find. I haven't used this in a while. Sorry. These numbers. These are.
It's a level 5 magic missile.
Yep. Yep. So he'll use the star level 5 magic missile. Boop. 23 force damage.
To Celia.
Sorry, to Celia, yes.
You take
As he
20.
will. Yeah, and then he will move towards where Iska is now. I don't know if he
And
moves. Well,
30
if he
feet.
has to move back, yeah.
So yeah, 30 feet. You move. You all are probably about within 15 feet of each other at this point,
Yep.
and are about 60 feet away from. Celia's a little bit closer. Celia's about 45 feet away. The other one is still inside the ring of fire.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna do this. Luna, you come too.
Why?
In the alley. You are.
Oh.
Yeah, because you have. Oh no, you don't come to. I'm sorry. It just means you're stabilized.
Stabilized.
Yeah, you're laying there
so
stabilized. Sorry, I was just. It's gonna get a little confusing because we have 2 battles in 2 different places happening.
Screaming.
Iska, you are up.
How close is Riley now to us?
He's about. Riley is as he went running towards you. Riley is beside you.
Okay. Now that she's beyond that wall of fire, as close as I can to Axel, myself, and Riley,
Okay.
I'm going to create a wind wall, which will block all oncoming projectiles. So her arrows shouldn't have any effect against us until she surpasses this one now. And she's got to get through this too. So, God.
A second barrier of magic cuts across, creating a wall of wind between you, and so you can see the air begin to ripple. The grass around the Dragon Gust Plains, which always leans one direction, begins to lean into this wind wall as it sucks it straight up into the air, creating this barrier between Celia and the party.
She'll call out to Axel and Riley that the others are in trouble too. Something has Celia, and I don't know how to bring her back. I don't know if Axel has any idea of like something that could possess a person or could take something over, but just trying to get the information to him as much as she can.
It's the ghost, the one that's been following us. It's already used her body before. Because, I mean, it was the moment when he met her in Elevation's Crossing, where he presumed it was... Although Riley said it was Celia with white hair, but I think he might be jumping assumptions there. He was of the assumption that it could be using her as a host. So...
I just have to go back and do a real quick thing.
He has, yeah.
I can't find my other initiative.
He doesn't know what the ghost is the problem.
That means they don't get a turn.
There it is. It's 19. Okay.
No, fair.
Is she dead? Are you sure about this?
Dead. Her thread was cut and taken over by this thing. I don't know what the ghost is. I don't know how to purge it.
If it's alive, Sithrax, is it alive?
You are asking Sithrax?
Yeah.
Sithrax. Celia is dead. Her body only remains animated by one who has not passed into my realm.
We don't have a sanctified pearl, goddammit!
The clarity of mind scroll now.
Me. I ain't got enough AP for this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, it's just right. Cannot just murder them all.
Nope. Well, you never know.
I mean, it's just undead, doesn't work. Yeah.
Undead, try again. Have a nice day.
Yeah.
So that was I actually accidentally skipped over the field assassin. So this field assassin who was in here, he watches Celia walk through. He's going to walk through as well. Roll me the 5d8.
Wall of Fire should be down because Wall of Wind is up.
Oh, right, because they're both
Concentration.
concentration. Okay, so it walks down. This assassin is going to... Actually, is the wall of fire... Give me a second. Let me see. As the wall of fire drops, in as the smoke disappears and dissipates as the wall of fire is gone and this new wall of wind is up. You all don't see the other assassin.
Of course not.
Assassins.
Well, rogues, man.
Rogues.
And with that, it is Riley's turn.
What do I do? What do you do? Axel is going to tell him to shoot her.
Do you have his sheet with his new plus
Y-
two
y-
with his new plus
yes.
2 bow?
Yes, I do.
See, Uncle Vidar's lessons are coming in handy. Oh, wait a minute. We stopped that before they even took off.
Should have taught him to shoot people.
Vidar will be so proud of him right now, but he's dead.
Not dead, he's just dying, you babe.
Exactly.
Is he proficient in that yet, or?
Oh no, that's why he was training. Yeah, he's proficient.
Okay, no, I just didn't know if it was. Yeah, because he's got no dick.
On a
Okay.
16, unfortunately, it shoots just a little bit wide, just a hair. It was so close.
Mm-hmm.
I tried.
That's all we can do. Take care of yourself. We got this.
And that's right.
Yeah, Axel doesn't sound confident at this point.
Famous last words much?
Yep.
That's fine. Alright.
Luck, it is your turn.
Alright. Now, you know I have a plan. And you know when you think of a plan and it's a really, really bad plan and you really shouldn't do it, but you want to do it.
At this point, I don't know what could go much worse.
I am going to activate Radiant Soul.
Ooh.
I think you understand what plan I'm doing here, Jay.
Yep.
Because I'm activating an action surge.
Yes.
I am going to bonus action activate my potency.
Okay.
So I now have, hold on, my mutation's 26 strength. And one hand I have incapacitated buddy, and I'm going to try and grapple the other one.
So, you close your eyes in this last desperate moment, seeing Luna fall, and out of your back erupt 2 giant golden wings. As the radiant soul within you, the spirit of trust, the celestial being that blessed you back in Elevation Pit, his energy courses through you. Your wings unfurl, and you need to make me a strength check.
Can I use athletics?
Yes, athletics works as well.
Oh, 16.
On a 16 against their dexterity acrobatics, right? Yep.
Yes.
Do you have a luck dice or anything?
I wish I did.
Okay.
On a natural 20, it dives underneath of your grasp, having leaped back almost as the wings erupted with this strange new being that now is in front of it.
Alright.
That would be your action.
That'll be my action.
That would be an attack. Because a grapple is an
well,
attack.
but you have a second attack. You do.
Oh, yeah,
so you
grapple
do
is
have
an
you have an
attack.
extra attack.
Come on. Oh, 20, that's more like it, but these rolls are awful.
On a 20, that will hit.
Nice.
I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. You're doing it again. You're trying
Grapple.
again. Okay, you can try again, and
Please fail.
on a 12, it is not able
We're going up.
to sneak away.
We're going straight up. I'm risking it all.
Oh,
We're going
shit!
up.
Snikes!
You,
Look, as it,
Yeah. Describe it as you lift off. You bat your wings and do the unthinkable in this world, and you rocket up into the air.
Grabbing one by sort of his collar and the other by the back of his neck, flies straight up and looks the conscious one in the eye. I am not afraid to die right now, so you back off or we're all going to hell.
Yeet.
Do me an intimidation check with advantage. As you see these two, obviously, their eyes go wide. They are freaking out.
19.
Both of them look at you, one with a steely gaze, the other absolutely terrified. He can't move much because I forget all the things with the long arm of
Incapacitated and grappled.
Yeah, so his eyes are just wild with the fact that he is paralyzed and in the air. The other one still looks at you with a steely gaze, but he is visibly shaken.
I pretty much throw the incapacitated one onto the roofs, just...
Kunk, 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 kunk. You can do that.
And I'm going to stay up here with this other one.
Okay, so that's going to end your turn.
How does it hurt being incapacitated on the thrown around while you can't actually hold your fall at all?
That really...
Well, like that's like 60 feet in the air. There's like some falling damage and the roof.
Wow, we're up.
You the period or
We're up 25 right now.
I want him to die.
the period is you, Celia, correct? And
yes.
Zoom, yeah. V is Vidar. Okay. I just want to make sure I don't whisper to the wrong person.
Thank you for joining us here tonight, folks. Thank you so much for the raid. Everything is awesome. Everything is fine. We're having a great old time here in the Vice D&D, and
sorry,
we got
whispers.
this. Yeah, stuff and things.
If you didn't know, flying in our world's kind of a bad idea.
So, yeah.
You're up, Celia.
Yep.
You have a wind wall in front of you. The rest of them are about 45 feet in front of you.
Yep. I'm gonna healing die. Thank you, chat.
Woohoo! Oh, I'm sorry.
Enough.
Yeah, I we'll do it after Iska. After Celia, we forgot to do Vidar's death saving throw.
Oh, yeah. And I will bonus action.
Don't say stuff like that, dragons.
A little bit of fun. I've been too lucky for the moment.
I'm gonna do something I don't really ever
Ooh, okay.
do all that often.
For those of you enjoying the soundtrack, this is our new music that was done by Cole McGuinness with vocals by our good friend, the Opera Geek.
Is this it?
And I'm going to use an advantage on this.
Okay.
For 25 on
Who?
Iska.
On Iska. That will hit. Go ahead and roll the damage.
Not a lot of damage, but it does something. Makes you roll a con save. It is not an ordinary weapon. It is a spell.
It is a spell, so yeah, it will that will work. 8 fire damage to Iska, but you have to roll a con save to try to hold concentration on the wall. You are muted.
But I see what I have here real quick, because my con is not amazing. Actually, no. See what happens on a flat roll. That's what happens, kids.
Yeah.
The wind wall
Yeah, it does.
falls as the firebolt hits you.
And I use my bonus action and dash right in front of Iska.
Okay, so that's action, bonus action, movement.
Mm-hmm.
Axel, you are up.
Vidar, death save.
I'm sorry, Vidar,
Oh, yeah.
death save.
But please die.
Yeah, Axel, I don't. I have not looked at that in so long. There's nothing in the sheet.
Yeah.
Stabilize.
Yeah, and the sheep's been. Hey, nice.
So, you stabilize. Sleeping soundly in this alley, half covered in lube. But there's a weird smile. There's a weird smile on your face as the last thing you remember was, wow, I'm going to say this, being pierced by Cilia.
You just had to, didn't you?
I had to.
Yeah.
However,
It's twice. It's twice now he's lived through this experience. So yeah, it is. Come on.
Stop!
As you stabilize, all of you hear a crackle and static in your head, and you hear Lyle's voice. What's happening? What's going on? As communication has been restored.
So he's possessed.
I'm in the sky.
What? Axel.
So,
Literally, you have Cilia in your midst. Iska, Riley, you, Cilia, all within 10 feet of each other.
body is animated. Is that correct? So it's
The
not
body
technically
the body is animated by a spirit.
So we remove the body. Presumably. Gotta give it a go. Hail Mary, he's gonna leap for Cilia, hand outstretched. There is a flash of a rune in the air as he tries to freeze the blood of Cilia's body and just put it in stasis.
Okay.
No idea what the hell this is. It's just something I can do.
Yeah, no, it's if the rune. I think it would be your.
As an action.
It would
to
be
impart the rune, yep.
It's going to be an Arcana check versus a acrobatics check to see if
Hold
you
on,
can.
I'm sorry. I didn't read it through. I thought it was physical. It's soul as well. With the.
It's not being inhabited by the soul. Let's go with your
I'll go
intent.
for it.
Dragon runes are weird. It is the death. It is part of blood and death, which are your original runes. To use it in this way, it is going to be a contested acrobatics to avoid the rune versus your Arcana to land it.
Oh.
Also, I'm going to use advantage.
We're going to see
in
some big
PvP, we don't allow donations things.
No worries
Yep.
then.
Yep.
Yeah, no worries. Cool. I will go for it then. Arcana.
We're going to see some big rolls.
29.
On a 29, you watch as the color fades from Cilia's body and becomes frozen and literally just dink, falls over. Standing up in its place is the ghostly figure of a female drow. Still standing there, still animated.
Yeah.
But the body has fallen away.
Old bird has a plan.
And then he grins. So it's better now. All right.
Bird's got a really interesting plan, it looks like.
That's...
Question. The
Yes.
mark is still going, correct? Because it was the drow.
I'm sorry?
The mark from...
Yes, the mark is still on
Yep.
you.
Gotcha.
Yep, the mark is still on you.
I don't think there's anything I can do with the bonus action, so it's me done.
Okay. Alley Assassin number 2, which is the one who is currently in your hand, Luck, is struggling against you. He is going to try to lash out at you.
Now, did plan for this. How letting go of someone? What is that?
Well, you would have flown 30 feet in the air, so it's basically...
The
Can you?
reaction-
That's a question. Yeah. Can you let go of someone as a reaction?
That's on you, man. Giving you that one.
I don't think you can. I mean, it seems like you should, but I kind of also like you were intimidating him. I mean, here's the thing.
Yep.
What do you just have opportunity attack as an action as reactions? What else for other reactions do you have? You have spell sniper, right?
I have spell. Yeah, I have spell.
Tell you
I
what.
have a mage slayer.
Tell you what, high or low, we'll roll the die of whether you can let him go before he attacks.
Let's call it high.
High, roll me a d100.
Let's call it high. Ah.
Damn it, Gil!
On a 10, you didn't see the attack coming. I
Yep.
mean, this is a rogue. He is quick. I am trying to remember. I claim, this is the one that you are marked by because he came out of the
This is.
shadows. So
This is.
he is going to attack with advantage. Actually, I'm going to wisdom check something. Yep, he's going to attack with advantage on a 22.
It hits.
On a 22.
I'm down. I'm on 2 HP.
Okay. You guys fall out of the sky.
I take a death. I'm going to hit the ground, so I'm going to fail a death save straight away.
Yes. So, that assassin looks down at you, and with just sort of crazy in his eyes, and just sort of catches his breath for a second. Luna, you are stable. Field Assassin is moving forward.
Doesn't he actually still technically need to make a check to be whatever luck did to him?
That's the other one.
Oh, sorry.
The other one is on the rooftop. He would become free.
No.
Yeah, once I'm down.
Once he's down, he'd become free.
Fair enough.
The Field Assassin is... What is the Field Assassin? The Field Assassin is... He didn't have anything against him. He was out of the Ring of Fire. Oh, he's stealth. That's right.
He's stealth.
I wonder what he's doing. Alley Assassin 1 comes 2 on the roof. Iska. You see this ghost now standing in front of you.
Do I know? Is Iska familiar at all with a ghost? Basically, mechanically, what I'm asking is, do I have any idea what this thing is? in terms of its...
It looks very similar to the ghosts you fought in the Grand Station. You have seen ghosts before. It is a ghost. It is an incorporeal spirit in front of you.
Just in terms of like D&D stuff, do those fall under like any category, like
Undead.
Undead.
undead? Okay. There's too many things. There's too many things.
I know the feeling.
Shoot. Tell you what, like Axel's right next to me, right? Because he had to touch.
Axel is right next to you, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna touch Axel and cast protection from evil and good on him, specifically against undead. So
Okay.
that'll give him. That'll
Yeah.
give its disadvantage any attack on him by this creature. Axel also can be charmed, frightened, or possessed. So
Nice.
it's something. I don't have a lot right now against a magical ghost.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna give him a bardic inspiration as well. Like, this is Axel's wheelhouse.
Okay.
He's a magic dealer, man. I got a gun.
Yeah. I mean, it's a useful thing to have.
As you are standing there, you feel a weird field that all but pushes you back, almost like a gust of wind, pushing you and Iska and Axel 5 feet back away from the ghost. As suddenly a huge just rain of arcane arrows begin to pummel down on the ghost and the assassin standing next to them. Down onto the field in front of you.
Ranger.
As all these arcane arrows come crashing down, hitting into the ghost and into you hear of someone in the grass. I'd say they now come visible. You see the other assassin who is sneaking around in the grass gets hit.
That's a lot of damage.
You also see, flying from the side, what looks like 12 darts similar to Axel's come shooting out and go slamming into the area behind you as you see a second assassin that was flanking around behind you, Iska, become visible as they are hit by these 12 magic missiles, taking 45 points of damage.
Yay.
You look over from the direction they came. You see a fairly heavily built figure, perhaps maybe half-elven, tall. They are wearing a dark robe. They have their head wrapped so that only their eyes are visible. Another who has shot into the air beside them, a shorter figure, again fairly heavily built, has shot a light crossbow into the air, and you can see that weapon glows with magic as all those arrows seem to somehow be a volley conjured up by the other person. It is Riley's turn. You are muted.
Kind of emboldened. Yep, kind of emboldened by that, and I think he. I think he's not going to be able to judge whether he can actually do anything to a ghost because they are ethereal in looks. So I'll go through. So
The arrows that hit the ghost do seem as though they, in fact, as magical pieces, do affect it.
Yeah. I'm just. Actually, he'll take
Well,
a
not
shot.
20.
He figures it out. Hey, magic works.
Why would you have had a minus? Oh, Riley figured it out. Gotcha.
Riley, yeah. Why did it not show on the? Oh, 11.
Yeah, he
didn't
tries to
realize
take a
it all.
shot, but unfortunately goes wide again.
Yeah. All right. And he will sort of again move away from whoever's around, sort of. Actually, no, he'll put himself next to Axel, Iska, trio sort of thing, back to back.
Yep. You hear Lyle. Riley hears Lyle's voice in his head. Luck is down. He might need your help.
Does everyone else hear it?
Yeah.
Alright.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't. On a 10, you save.
I was
One fail,
What?
one save.
Oof. Oof, 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 oof. No, I know I'm safe on if I roll a 1 one time. That's all I'm saying.
Yep.
But that ones aren't too much of an issue right now. It's just failing twice in a row is.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, I can't remember who this 6 was for. The other assassins are on their own because it's a 19 is an ally assassin 2 who's there over luck.
Yep.
Field assassin.
Field assassin. Oh, that was field assassin 2.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what it is. Field assassin 2, no longer in stealth, is going to run forward and try to attack Iska just with his normal dagger. 21, I assume, is going to hit. That is for 6 piercing damage and 17 cold damage. Celia, or should I say the ghost?
Yeah.
What would the ghost like to do?
The ghost is gonna attack Iska first.
Okay. They have not been marked, if I am correct.
Nope.
Go ahead. Actually, no, it's me attacking, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's right.
She does have a 27 strength now, though. I don't know if that helps anything.
Well, the body does. Well, you know what? To make it interesting, let's have you operate it as you instead of me using the ghost stat sheet. Just because otherwise you're sitting around and not even making death saving throws. So go ahead and use your sheet to go ahead and make an attack.
Okay.
She's inherited. Since she took over, we'll say that she is inherited here. 18.
That hits. I'm gonna go ahead and Gandries myself this turn. I think that might be
You draw your bow across.
One.
Yeah, you draw your bow across your. As a reaction, you draw your bow across the strings of your violin and cast Gandry's Iron Heart on yourself, which protects you from dropping below 1 hit point for the next round.
But still bring the noise. Give you that damage. So I think it's also against
Yep.
non-magic physical damage. I'm resistant, but I'm pretty sure they'll.
Yeah, the ghost dagger is
Do it.
hit that damage.
My ally is within 5 feet of him, isn't she? Isn't he?
No, neither one of them are there yet. They aren't quite. They're not within 5 feet yet. They were getting ready to strike. They were getting in position. That's why
Alright.
it took the 2 separate spells.
All right. In any case, is still concentrating on a spell.
So 9 slashing damage. What spell are you concentrating on? No, she dropped.
Protection.
Windwall dropped, right? No. You still have Windwall. So yeah, do your con save.
Protection.
It was protection from evil and good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So,
So wait, she has disadvantage on attack from undead, right?
on
Just
Axel.
Just on Axel.
That's on Axel, sorry.
So, but I hit his.
You hit Iska
Yeah.
for 9 slashing. Okay. And you keep Windwall up.
And I will mark her as well.
And you can mark her. You see the wind begin to glow black.
God damn it. That's not fun.
And can she heal? She's undead. Can she heal?
No, she cannot heal. Yeah, it's that.
All right.
Yeah, she doesn't have like a potion to pour her stomach into, and at this point, you're playing an NPC instead of playing yourself. So they donated it to Celia, not to the ghost. So Axel, you are up, having Clutch taken care of this.
Yeah, there's still ghosts to get rid of. I mean, we've dealt with ghosts before. Right. Can I get a judge of how close Gonray is, my familiar? If I don't think they're still out of 100 feet, right?
Yeah.
Because he is on luck.
He is on luck, so he is. Yeah, he's in an alley across town.
Yeah, it's across town, isn't it? No. Okay. So, I don't think so.
I mean, you can take an action to unsummon him and then an action to resummon him, but that's like 2 turns to do that.
No, the only reason I was like, I could heal luck from 100 feet away if I needed to by using a touch spell or something. Oh, well,
Be great if you, man. Really wish you were a Packle Chain Warlock right now, didn't you?
Actually, no, I can't do that either because that's not a touch spell. Anyway, yep, I am going to cast Month back. Now that our network is back up, I will channel the earlier discordance and basically clean out the static, and I'll cast Mind Spike at 5th level. At 4th level.
Okay, do it.
So it's a Wisdom save, please.
Wisdom save by wisdom save. We're using Celia's, so we'll let you. So, don't know. Did you track that the Karanja barrage that hit you, Celia? The hit points. It was 36.
I mean, Celia only has 24 hit points left.
So Celia only
Like before it.
right, but now we're dealing
Like
with the ghost.
Celia, before she went all frozen, she had 24 hit points left.
Yeah, but like I've got the ghost's actual hit points, so I've got it over here. I forgot. I'm taking care of it.
Okay.
Yep. So I just need to make sure that I take those. Not 1,200. Okay. Wisdom save. You can go ahead and roll the wisdom save. 8, I believe, fails. So takes 18 psychic.
Yep.
As you see this psychic damage go ripping into it, it appears as though they are more tormented by this psychic damage than you were expecting. As though they use psychic channels in order to exist.
Perfect.
Alley Assassin 2 standing over top of Luck looks down and gets ready to strike to finish his job. When from out of the shadows, because they have been flying this way, and I rolled how many rounds it would take, you see a small metal ladybug land on top of Luck. And as the dagger starts to plunge down, Lad Junior, Thieves' little helper, casts shield. And the dagger glances off.
Go, lad, go.
Luna's field assassin. This is the one that's in front, is going to make an attack against Axel.
Yep. Who's being an assassin, right? Yep.
Yeah, this is a live assassin.
Cool.
Crap roll on a 14.
Miss.
And misses.
Beams of the armor.
He is going to crouch down in a defensive manner, looking towards these two newcomers across the way, wondering what is going on. Alley Assassin number 1 is up on a roof. Iska.
Let's roll the dice and see what happens here. Let's have them roll the dice. Seeing that this mental attack Axel unleashed on it had a pretty strong effect, she's gonna rely on just a little cantrip. She's gonna rely on vicious mockery.
Hey.
Just be like, not so confident now, are you? So she needs to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Go for it. So
That's yeah.
On a 5, she fails.
Wow. What's up, punk?
Your high school football team.
Wisdom saves are not Celia's forte.
Yay!
So just 5 points of psychic damage, but hopefully whatever is going on with her makes it more.
Hearing that her high school football team is in such horrible, horrible straits, it's really seemed to affect her quite a bit. It is odd. As you look over, you see a bolt, a crossbow bolt, go winging across the field. Actually, 2 go winging across the field. On a 23, that's going to hit. And on a natural 20 for the other one, into the assassin. Nikes. Yeah. So that's going to do... You watch as the assassin that had attacked Axel just falls over with 2 crossbow bolts out of their neck. Seeing and watching you do what you did. Just to be fair, because I don't have it loaded in, roll me another Mind Spike, and if it will allow you, have it cast it at level 7. Go ahead and do me a wisdom saving throw as the ghost with disadvantage, as they've been on a 5. Ooh, wow. So, good lord. So that is a huge roll. That is 1939 psychic. Okay. You watch as the ghost begins to vibrate, its form beginning to sort of rip apart. It is just barely just a shade. You can only see the ghostly dagger a little bit seeming solid, and its eyes in pure hatred look at the party. Riley is up.
It's still alive?
It is still alive. It is right in front of Riley.
So
Well,
melee?
y'all are all sort of together. Yeah. Melee.
Yeah. Okay. I'd still try and shoot it, I think. Would be disadvantage.
Unfortunately, on a 6, Riley just is still too scared
Yeah, it's
to
a
be
bit
able
scary.
to do anything. Luck. I don't think Riley has anything else. He doesn't have any bonus action-y type things, does he?
No.
Luck, I need you to roll that death saving throw. On a 4, that is a fail. 1 save, 2 fails. The other assassin in the field, seeing the first one go down, seeing himself alone, seeing the ghost barely staying together, he is going to drop a smoke bomb in front of him and attempt to get the F out of Dodge. As the smoke clears, you no longer see the assassin from behind you. The ghost, barely holding on, starting to fall apart in every possible way.
All right. We're gonna... We're gonna go after Iska.
I would like Cilia,
Oh, okay. Oh, God. Okay.
actual Cilia, as we discussed. Her spirit is still lingering around.
Mm.
Roll me a D100. Call high or low.
Hi. Nope.
On a 47, you scream in rage to try to stop what is about to happen. But you are dead. Your spirit has no hold over this realm.
Yep. And Iska is marked.
Iska is marked. You have
So-
advantage on the attack.
This attack is with advantage. I'm gonna go with her bow hand,
Okay.
with the one she holds her bow with.
The attack. Go ahead and roll the damage. That is 13 points. 53 points of damage. And the last thing you see is as your bowing hand for your violin is severed off of your arm as she crits and Iska falls.
You can put it back on, it's fine.
And then, as my bonus action, I go after Axel.
You have to. It's at. It will not be at advantage. In fact, it's at disadvantage because he has protection. No, he doesn't because
That went
Iska's down.
Axel went down.
Wait, I'm not. It's not
Hold
concentration.
on, let me check. If it's not concentration,
is.
it's still up. But I think it is. That's the thing about
Is
it.
it?
Very much so. Very much so.
Protection from good and evil is concentration, so it goes down.
Yep.
Is
What
it the awesome mark?
else do I attack with?
I mean, it's just your dagger again. Again, it won't have sneak attack because you've already used sneak attack this turn, so it's just an offhand attack.
Okay, so this is also with advantage, though.
He is not marked.
Because
Was
Not marked.
Axel is marked.
Not marked by you. Was it you that marked him, or was it the other one who marked him?
no, it was her.
It was me.
Okay, so yeah, then he's
It was
still
her.
marked, so you have advantage.
Dang it.
No.
Is that a 17 I hear?
She critted again.
No,
I think it's a 17.
Oh, it's a 17. So a 17, but
That makes
I mean, it's still a
it
hit.
me-
it's still a hit, but it's not a crit.
I'm
Yeah, it's still a hit because you're what your armor
17.
class is. Yeah, because it's plus a ton. Yeah.
still gonna shield as well. I don't know if that will get 21. I don't know. I'm still at
17
It makes it a 29.
makes it 29.
21. Yeah, I didn't know how big it was.
But at least it's not a crit.
Yep, that's it. That's the value of important. At least it's not a crit. At least it's also not a crit with sneak
Yep.
attack, so that's fine.
Okay.
It's piercing, right?
So that takes 14. It's 14 damage, 14 slashing.
Alright.
It's magical.
Ow.
Oi.
That is the end of their turn. It is your turn, Axel, as you see this fading spirit barely holding itself together in front of you.
How dare you? Fifth level mind spike. And it's just anger, rage, betrayal, terror. All sorts of good things, right?
Yep.
Fifth level. DC 16 wisdom save.
It's still half damage, correct?
Still half damage. That's 3 8s! Oh.
On your max damage, 1. Tell me how you want to do this.
It's because he's still got his. Actually, no. It's just a scream of rage, and that's the only component is needed. It is just like a psychic scream that channels all the rage from the network, all these faint sounds of the people who are down, and Axel's own concerns, and just psychic scream as it hits this ghost, and sort of just it blows it away like it's smoke.
And it disappears off the battlefield.
The black glow doesn't go away on the Iniska.
The black glow goes away from you and Iska.
Alright, he's gonna immediately go to Iska.
Yeah.
Draw out
Stand
a
by
potion.
for 1 second.
Yep.
Because that was your action. Well, no movement. Maybe you can't do a bonus action, but you can get there ready to go.
Yep, no
We
worries.
still have a luck to deal with. However, Assassin's little helper can make a medicine check to try to stabilize.
Please, lad. Please, lad.
Let go.
Okay.
Come on, lad.
I don't know.
Can-
I think
don't know
I thought
how
I put
this
it in
is
there
gonna
because that's you know what? Because I don't think I ever updated you to a big lad. So stand by. Let me go. I can roll it with big lad because big lad has it.
Yeah, I still have Vlad Jr.
Yep.
Itty bitty lad.
Bitty lad. Tiny little way.
Oh, where is lad? Do I have him in the archive? I must have him in the archive. There he is. Doo-doo-doo. It's the same ability. It's just that this is big lad. Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Please, lad. Please.
Sorry, as I have to pull up things and do things. Okay, come on, lad. Do the thing. Medicine, there you are.
Moments like this are anxiety incarnate, son of a gun!
He tries. The damage is too great to try to stabilize you. I need you to make a death saving throw. Good guy. At 2 and 2. We can go back out to the field. Axel.
Yep. He will draw out a healing potion and heal this guy.
You see these also two figures come running across the field to you as they and start to try to see if they can help in whatever way that they can. Do you allow them to approach?
Well, he's Riley, bow on them, but don't shoot. It, then turns his
Riley's
attention back
shaking.
to Iska.
Don't get too close.
Are they going to say anything when they get closer?
They stand there for a moment, seeing that as Iska comes to. Iska, you've been fed a potion. You are go ahead and roll whatever that healing was.
It's a standard potion.
So 4d4 plus 4. Iska, you come to. You're lying on the ground. Axel over you. Riley looking on.
She probably.
You see these two other figures sort of standing about 5-10 feet away. Riley
Probably.
shaking.
She probably blinks a few times, kind of catches her breath, and just trying to, refocus on things. Probably a little blurry still. She goes to use her dominant hand to kind of clear her eyes, and there's just this weird moment where it's not working. But I think she's still in shock from all the damage she just took, so she just uses the other one and tries to get a focus on these figures that are approaching right now. Just looks at Axel like a nod and a smile, like a weak one, but still a smile. But then, pretty wide-eyed, it's whoever these people are that are intruding on the battle.
Okay.
He'll stand up and sort of approach them. Thank you for your help. Who are you?
You.
Do I recognize him?
Actually, I'd say step forward because we need to go through and do this. Lad's gonna try again.
Yep.
Come on, you cute little adorable robot! You're the best goddamn thing since sliced bread! Yes!
On a 23. Lad. Stitching madly. Soldering, not prettily, but with these, using his charges to basically cauterize and electrify the wounds. Stabilizes Luck as he's bleeding out. The assassin is nowhere to be seen, having been flown, and then this weird little robot that is here.
It's the robot that terrifies him. Okay, I see how it is.
His wisdom is... My assassins are kind of like Celia. Their wisdom is not high. It's like, when there's just too much stuff going on, yeah.
Not that hard to stabilize, y'all.
Yeah.
Good.
So, the two figures approach to Iska and Axel. The taller one taking off their hood, again, heavily built in sort of these mottled gray and green robes, so they would blend in to the wilderness very much so. As he takes it back, you can see that there are wrappings around their face. The area where the eyes are, Axel, you would know this is the scarring in a line sort of across their eyes, as though this person was hit with like a blight spell, and that has left scarring around them. It's a miracle they didn't lose their eyes. He begins to unwrap bandages. It is an elf with sort of razor-cut hair, short, blonde razor-cut hair, well-built, well-weathered, an outdoorsman of some sort. He looks down at you and goes, "My name is Rian. This is my partner, Nate. We'd heard that the assassins had been around and saw that you needed help. And you hear him whistle, and you see a big warhorse come trotting out from out of what must have been his invisibility and cloaking. Big dappled gray warhorse. And he goes, and this is Balshirian. Rian Gilderloin, it's nice to meet you."
What have you done?
The fates change.
What have you done? This is why we don't do magic.
You would be.
Everything's
We would
fine.
all be dead.
I don't care. You've ruined the entire timeline.
I don't care, says the man saved by a robot.
The new timeline. What do you say?
Dar is not responsible for any of this.
Dar is oiled up. It's entirely responsible.
Look, I was already
By
ready
that
to
fact.
die when I flew up in the air. Hope that.
Oh yeah. Oh.
That's where we're going to end our episode today. And why don't we go around and meet our cast? Dragon, sorry, I know you had not
A
terribly
very
difficult,
exciting time.
but at least you got 3 in a row saving, which is always nice, and got communication back up for all of us.
Oh yeah, got it good.
You know, it's always the loved ones who go first.
Hi everyone, I'm Dragons and Cats. You can catch me on Twitch and Twitter as Dragons and Cats. I do a Wednesday and Monday D&D game at Australian Eastern Time of 7:30, and yeah, the most embarrassing dead position I've ever been in.
As
Oiled up and
as it
ready to
should be.
go with a smile on my face.
Templar Warden.
Hello, I am Templar One. I was playing the Tabaxi Wizard hidden by Axel, who is still hidden by Axel. Yeah, at this moment, I was quite clutch on that one. I was like, oh, what can I do? I can freeze. Does this work? And it worked. I'm quite
Absolutely.
happy for that. The other option was I could use Blade of my Brother, which takes away all of Celia's weapons, because she's dead, and I get to use them.
Oh, that's true.
Just like animate her weapons.
Oh, that would have been cool. I would
But
have
it's like,
allowed that. I would have allowed Blade of my Brother to take, because she was a part of
Yeah.
your tribe. That would have been
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
But yeah, no, Freeze Blood. I can tell you, y'all had equal bonuses on Arcana and on Acrobatics. It's just she rolled bad. Dice were with you.
And the thing is I rolled a 17, which was my portion, so it's like I couldn't do better than this or make her do worse. So yeah, that was good. You can find me anywhere on the internet as Templar Warden. You can find me on Twitter at Rainer Templar. You can find us all on the Discord for the Vice, which I will put in chat. And of course, you can find us next time we play a game. Is that next week?
That is next week.
Yep, next week.
Next up is Bird versus Plane.
Hey, I'll pay the swear jar, but I got fucked up a little bit, guys. I'm Bird versus Plane. You can find me everywhere on the internet as Bird versus Plane. You can find me here on the weekends and on my own channel, hopefully more in the future as life settles down post this month. Catch me maybe next week playing some Monster Prom with some friends. I'm gonna go think about things for a little bit. Maybe I'll drink about them too.
Next up, NNG9.
Hello, I'm Energy 9 with my Comfort Teddy. Local Buntress. Today was a day. Really though, stabilizing isn't that hard. Get Good, youngin'.
Fight me. I'm older than you.
I had a great time. You can find me on the internet on Twitch at Energy9 and on Twitter at Energy98, which is mostly going to be filled with puns and snake pictures.
Next up, we have Good Guy Pie.
Hi, everyone.
If not for one roll, if that would that D100 gone high,
it would. If that. My gut was saying low. My mind was saying high.
When has the high road ever worked for anyone?
we've missed a lot of high rolls.
Exactly.
Well, assistant, bring me that thing. Thank you, assistant. This is going to be drank well tonight.
There you go.
I'm Good Guy Pie. You can find me at Good Guy Pie on the Twitches. Too Good 2 Guy on the Twitters. You can find me. All right, night. You can find. That is my mother. She's lovely. You can find me doing twitchy stuffs like playing lots of visual novels and Supergiant games because I love Supergiant games, and sometimes playing really infuriating games I'm really, really bad at, like Crypt of the Necrodancer. Have you seen that game? It's very fun, but I'm very bad at it.
There you go. Last but not least, Tree Hugging Druid. Man, you played it for real. You played it for keeps, man. That was good. And dude, you rolled 4 natural 20s. Natural nat 20s. This game.
Yeah.
Of course you did, against your party.
Can you do that like when you're not trying to kill us?
Apparently not. Hi, I'm Chugging Druid. I'm apparently the queen of cutting off hands and fingers. You can go follow me on Twitter. I don't really tweet things, but I retweet when things are happening.
Hope everyone, I'm Tall Squall. I was your DM today. Hope everyone had fun. Thank you, everybody, for, wow, did I miss a donation when it came in? Because we're at 25. Wow, I'm sorry if I missed a donation that came in. Or is that just all the swear jar? We didn't do that much swearing, did we?
I mean, I think mine.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. It was your it's your swear jar. Cool. Just double checking. Anyway, we do run our channel 100% for charity, and I thank everybody for tuning in with us. Hope you all had fun today. It was definitely tense on our side. Yeah, there was some ugly stuff. Things went worse than I thought they would go, but hey, that's what can happen. Yeah, we shall see about this new development, this new wrinkle in fate that has occurred next time here on the Vice next weekend. Thank you very much, everyone. We are going to run a raid here in just a second, but we are going to go ahead and sign off. Thank you all very much. Until next time, gather your friends together and tell a story. That's what it's all about. Good night, everyone.
Well...
And we are